When should a schizophrenic be detained under the Mental Health Act? And probably a more difficult question, when is it necessary to get the police involved? Well, I myself have schizophrenia, and yes, there was a time when my parents did get me detained. They actually got the police involved. But the truth was, I was posing somewhat of a threat within the house. I was being somewhat intimidating and somewhat antisocial. And on reflection now, I really believe it was the wise thing to do was to actually get the police involved at that time. It was necessary. You don't want to let basically disasters happen. There is a time you have to take that step. Now, the appropriate way my parents went about it was quite wise. They actually contacted my psychiatrist, explained the situation to them, and the psychiatrist got on to the police. Now, it was done in a really good manner now, the way I was taken in. Basically, the police came up to my house at 5 a.m. in the morning. So basically, none of the neighbours knew anything about it, and it was all done nice and easy. So, look, the fact is, there is a time. You can't let unfortunate things develop, and sometimes, we all know schizophrenia can be a very volatile illness at times, and it can be very distressing for the patient. But there are times you have to take that step. And most of the time it will not need the police involvement whatsoever. Sometimes it's just necessary to contact your psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist will get in touch with the patient and encourage them to come in. But there are occasions when, if the patient is not willing to go, the police sometimes are necessary to get involved. And they're definitely necessary if, you don't want to let a volatile situation get out of hand. We don't want any sort of, so the fact is, just if your son or daughter is causing a lot of grief in the house, they're being quite emotionally volatile, and it's a very difficult situation, and there's tension and possible threats of violence, whatever the case, trust me, that is the time you have to get the police involved. And other than that, just contact your psychiatrist and contact the psychiatrist and get them on the case. It can be done very well if you just get it sorted that way.